Struck by an intense heat spell, Sydney siders found themselves back on the beach, desperate for relief.
It's really good. I like enjoying the beach with this hot, sunny weather.
Well, we're going to go back before it gets too hot. It's already too hot for us.
Temperatures soared in Penrith in Sydney's west, hitting a peak of 39 degrees, while parts of the mid-north coast and the state's west climbed to 40.
Swim in the water, you'll be right.
Visitor numbers at the state's beaches reaching 1 million more people compared to this time last year.
Heat is really the silent killer. We really encourage you to, first and foremost, reach out to loved ones and people in the community that are elderly, the young, those with babies, pregnant women, and even homeless people.
New South Wales Ambulance was expecting around 3,000 calls to 000 throughout the day.
Thankfully, the prediction isn't too far above what we normally predict for this time of year. So we've got the resources out there to deal with the demand.
But it's not just people doing everything they can to avoid the heat.
When it gets around 25 degrees, we know we better check on the koalas, provide them access to an irrigation system so they have the opportunity to cool down if they want to. We make sure that our echidnas, for instance, have pools. They love to go swimming. There's a whole bunch of different things that we can do.
While the animals here at Taronga are doing their best to stay cool, they'll be among many across the state relieved to feel temperatures drop later tonight.
There's that relief that comes with that. So that can be said for some of the animals here at Taronga. Regardless of the conditions that they're in any given day, they've got the opportunity to move away from things as they need to.
Shaking off the state's latest heatwave, Chantel Alcouri, ABC News, Sydney.
And ABC meteorologist Tom Saunders is here now. Tom, when will that cool change arrive in Sydney?
Jeremy, a moderate southerly change is only hours away. Now, it's currently moving north through the Illawarra, and behind it, temperatures have already dropped more than 10 degrees on the south coast. After reaching 34 this morning, Bega has fallen to 22. Now, the change should reach Sydney between 9 and 11 p.m. and then gradually creep across the Hunter overnight. That will lead to highs tomorrow as much as 18 degrees below today. And the switch to cooler southerlies is also generating rain and storms. Up to 30 millimetres has fallen at Mossvale since 9 a.m. and heavier rain is ahead for much of the state during the coming days. I'll have those details at the end of the bulletin.